guys. So first of all, one very important thing. Thank you so much for sticking with me for the past 3 months when I haven't made a single video, which is kind of embarrassing. I'm just really happy to be back with this look, which I'm gonna do a tutorial for, but I'll just update you guys on a couple of things before I get on to the makeup. First of all, I moved. I'm not in my usual setup. That is because I moved. I now live by myself. I lived with my parents before I moved. I moved about 3 months ago and I still don't have a proper setup for my makeup. So my makeup is kind of all over the place and it's not really organized. So hopefully I'll be able to do more fun makeup when I have everything set up like I want. Second thing, if you don't know, I started school again. So I now study information technology at the Department of Computer Science at Aarhus University. So that is some computer stuff, some business stuff, and some design stuff all thrown into one. And that is what I'm doing. That is what I spend my time on now, but I'm still with Mac also. 3, I got my tongue pierced. So I couldn't speak for about a week. I spoke pretty much like this, and I got a potato in my mouth. Yeah, not very charming at all, but I'm glad I have it now. So yeah, for 1 week out of those 3 months that I haven't made a video, it was because I couldn't talk. Yeah, so I have an excuse for that 1 week, but the rest I'm just, yeah. 4, which isn't really an update. It's not really important, but it kind of is anyway because I'm really happy because it's almost December and it's snowing outside and it's just, I love Christmas. I get so excited. I'm like a little child. So yeah, that's just something I want to let out there. I'm excited because it's almost Christmas and it's snowing. So I guess now we can get on to the makeup. I think I'm done rambling, so I just really hope that you enjoyed this video. So the makeup that I choose to do was inspired by this picture right here, which I think is awesome. Oh yeah, it is from a magazine from the makeup brand called Makeup Store. They come out with a magazine twice a year with all sorts of fun pictures in it, with a lot of great inspiration. I think that eye right there is one of my favorites from all the magazines I've got, and I've got quite a few. Yeah, I've looked at this picture so many times and then I've never tried to recreate it. But I finally did today and I am really glad I did because I love how it turned out. It kind of matches my rainbow sweater. Which, yeah. I guess some would say that it is a bit too much, but I don't care, I'm having fun. So if you want to see how I did the makeup, just keep watching. So I just applied MAC's Untitled paint all over my lid just to make everything I put on top of it last longer, and then I'm going to apply Fyrinnae's Pixie Epoxy, just a very thin layer over my eyelid. Next I'm going to use a gold eyeshadow and I'm using Goldilux from Sugarpill. I'm just going to apply it where I put the Pixie Epoxy on my lid. So once I have that on there, I am going to go ahead and start doing the blue and green I have on the inner part of my crease. I'm going to start off with a white base, and the one I'm using is Pure White Chromaline from MAC, but just any white pencil, white eyeliner, whatever you want to use, that's just fine. And I'm using it with an angled brush so that I can make a really defined line between the white and the gold. And then I'm just sort of blending it up so that there isn't any harsh line where the white stops. Now you can see that the blue that I have on, it fades into green. And I'm going to start by applying the green because I find that makes it easier to make that fading effect. I'm going to use a lime eyeshadow from MAC, which is a pro color. I'm using it with a blending brush. This is the MAC 224, but just to use whatever works for you. and then apply it where the white stops, well, where you want the blue to fade out. For the blue color, I'm going to use MAC Clear Sky Blue pigment, which is a discontinued pro color, but just use, again, whatever you have that works for you. I'm going to use an angled brush and just get some of the pigment on there and then apply it where the gold stops. Now that blue is a little bit too light for what I want, so I'm going to use a MAC Kelly eyeshadow, which is also a pro product, on top of the blue, or to kind of mix all the two together. And then going back to the 224 and picking up some of the blue pigment that I used, I'm going to blend the blue into the light green that I applied before. So that is it for the blue, and now I'm going to do the purple that I have on the outer part of my crease. I'm going to start by applying a purple base, and I'm going to use a dark purple fluid line from MAC called Non-Conformist. Unfortunately, this was discontinued, but just use whatever you can find. I'm going to apply this with an angled brush and just do the shape that I want. I'm starting by winging it out, and then I'm doing kind of a cut crease with it as well. Now this doesn't have to be neat at first, just do the general shape and then you're going to apply an eyeshadow on top, and that will kind of even everything out. So once this shape is basically how I want it, I'm going to take a blending brush and then go along the edge of the fluid line, just to help blend it out a little bit better. Next, I'm going in with a purple eyeshadow, and I'm going to use number 92 from Makeup Forever, just on the same blending brush that I used, and then I'm patting it on top of the purple. So the purple eyeshadow is going to help make the color more even. It's going to give the color a bit more depth, but it is also going to help me blend out the edge. And I don't want it to blend it because I still want quite a defined shape, especially on the lower part. I don't want to blend it out at all, but I want to blend it up a little bit just to, yeah, I think it looks nicer, and it's also closer to the picture. I'm taking some more of the purple fluid line. I'm going to use that to line my eyes. And I'm going to use some of the purple eyeshadow on top as well to smudge it just a little bit. Now to make that really vibrant pink color, I'm going to apply a little bit of the Pixie Epoxy from Fyrinnae just to that inner part of my lower lash line. And then on a flat brush like this, I am going to take Azelea from Nye, and I'm going to do the liner. I'm kind of fading it into the purple. Next, I'm just going to apply some white on my waterline, and for that I'm just using the Pure White Chromaline from MAC, just because that is what I have on hand. Now as my highlight color, I am going to use a white, and I'm using Tako from Sugarpill. If you have darker skin than me, you might find that white is too harsh. I mean, I do want quite a dramatic highlight. I want to keep it matte, so white works really well for me. But again, if you have darker skin, go for a darker color so that it doesn't look too chalky. I'm going to line my eyes with the purple fluid line on top and then apply some lashes, and I'll just be right back. So I just used MAC number 7 lashes. Again, if you want it to look closer to the picture, don't do the top liner and don't do false lashes, just use mascara. On the cheeks, I'm going to use this eyeshadow from Glamour Doll Eyes called Dream House, and it is from the 80s Child collection. So this color is inspired by Barbie, and I absolutely love that color. I did swatches on my blog, so I'll have a link in the description if you want to see those. But I'm just using a stippling brush and then applying this to the top of my cheekbones. This color, it's like an iridescent pink with some aqua sparkles in it. It just gives the most amazing glow on the cheeks. Now for the lips, I think I'm just going to do MAC My Favorite Pink Dazzleglass Cream. It was limited edition, so you can't get it anymore. Just use whatever you have. I think that a light pink like this goes quite well with everything. Actually, before I am completely done, I am going to get this gloss texture stuff from MAC, and I am getting it on a Q-tip, just a very small amount, and then I'm going to apply this to my tear duct just to highlight that a little bit. I think it's fun. And there is definitely some sort of glossy stuff going on the picture. In the picture, there is definitely also some highlight going on the outer part of the eye, but I'm not going to apply this because I'm actually going to wear this today, and gloss doesn't last very long in the eyes, so I don't like to apply it on top of any color because it will just smudge and crease, and that can be a fun look, but that is not what I'm going for today. So there you have the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I definitely enjoyed doing one again. Thanks for watching this one, and I will see you at some point. Bye!